Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back today to a brand new episode here on Carpet Gaming. As you can see, we are continuing on with our playthrough of the wonderful game. What's he doing? He's dancing. We're continuing on with our playthrough of Fear of Loathing. Or not Fear of Loathing, where did I get that from? We're continuing on with our playthrough of West of Loathing. And as you know from the last episode, we caught 2 horses out of the 3 we need to. So, you know what, today we're going to go ahead, catch that final horse. And then we'll go ahead and, I don't know, maybe fight some bandits. Let's go ahead and get the last horse. Silly walk. Definitely does not bear closer scrutiny. Ooh, metal. Let's go ahead and dig through it. 65 meat. That's great. Oh my gosh. The funny walk. We got another mug. Let's go ahead and go on inside the mine. Let's dig through the... Ooh, unrefined meat nugget. This looks dangerous. At least there's no plunger hooked up to it. This is such a great game, such a great sense of humor. Oh, the walk. Alright, we're gonna leave the elevator alone for just a second. Gonna go ahead and take care over here. Let's examine the controls. Alright. Cargo elevator controls. Alright. We've got post on the wall reads level 1 is the blasting cap store. Plungers of both kinds on level 2 and tools level 3. Alright, we'll go ahead and, you know what? We'll take the elevator down to... We'll go ahead and go down to level 3. Get the tools. Oh, the funny walks are great. Alright. Great, we got a crowbar. Let's bring up number 2. Plungers of both kinds. That game is great. Take a plunger. We'll go ahead and bring up level 1. Blasting caps. Hey, the period is inside. The period is part of the label, that's why it's inside the quotes like that. That's hilarious. We got blasting cap, that's great. Oh my gosh. The walk is hilarious. Alright, let's hook up the plunger. Fighting against instincts for self-preservation, you've hooked up... You've hooked up a plunger and strung it a far distance away. Why are we fighting against instincts of self-preservation? Alright. Add a blasting cap. Okay. Oh. Kaboom! This is such a great game. Oh, the walks. Okay, we gotta head on up. Dark horse. See the dark horse. Barely approach her. Hey girl, it's okay. I'm a friend. Whee! The horse shies away from you, though it's a case of it's more like crippling introvert. Crippling introverts away from you. I'm not even gonna try to fix myself on that. Anyway, we'll reassure her. It's okay, reassure. Ah, come on, don't be like that. Look, I brought some oats for you. They aren't poison or anything. Good to know you're not getting poison oats. Always a plus in the world. So we'll go ahead. In retrospect, I guess that was a very comforting thing to say. Let's pat her on the nose. You reach out to pass her nose, the horse ducks and steps into the shadows. Aw, come on. Nay. Feed her the oats. You take a handful of oats out of the bag and hold them out to the horse. Here you go. Yum yum. snort. She slides away from you warily and makes a surprisingly good attempt of hiding her own shadow. Hiding in her own shadow. Jeez, I can't read. Come on, please. Eat the oats yourself. Look, they're fine, okay? See, you take a handful from the bag and toss them into your mouth. Ugh. It's like the roughest blend as breakfast cereal you've ever eaten. Still, it's better than dry cat food. Don't ask. You smile and you show the horse that you're fine and realize you've unconsciously turned around and walked out of the door. Geez, these are powerful. The horse looks at you warily as you re-enter in a cheerful wave. See, they're perfectly fine. You take a handful out of the bag and hold them out to the horse. Here you go, yum yum. She slides away. Oh. Pat her on the nose. The horse hunches her shoulders and seems to shrink slightly as you pat the nose, but she doesn't actually flee. So that's something. That's a good girl. Winnie? The horse finally seems relaxed enough around you, so you offer her a handful of oats. Waringly, begrudgingly, she eats them. She gestures at something behind you. You turn and look, but you don't see anything. When you turn back, she's gone. Well, okay then. Ta-da! And we've got her. Nothing's there. Looks like there's something buried here. Can we get it? Oh, we don't have a shovel. Great, meat ore. Let's go ahead and see if we can make something from level 3. Maybe there's a shovel that'll come up. Nothing else of interest in the toolbox. Okay, no shovel then. Aw, we can't bear any. Anyway, we'll head back to the town of Boring Springs. The walks are just hilarious. Hey, I don't know how you spotted him hiding in that mine, but thanks for sending back my dark horse. Sure thing. That's all of them. I can't thank you enough. Here's a little bit extra for you. 100 meat. Thanks. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? Just browsing. Thanks. Let's go ahead and go to the bar and let's hit in those missing mugs. I found these mugs. Much obliged. You hand in the recovered mugs and you collect your bounty. Hey, you tip your hat to the bartender. I thought I'd say howdy. Mission accomplished, I reckon. Oh, hey, take your leave. Never mind. Let's leave that alone for right now. Let's go ahead and take your up. Hit the poop. Step right up, step right up. Braid's the name and Trade's the game. You seriously doubt his name is Braid. Howdy. Howdy. What are you trading? Well, I'm trading locks for soap and a stick of dynamite for a needle. And to add cunning and to the cunning Skinner who brings me all 3 rattlesnakes' hides. Well, that's an adventurous soul. I'll train a fine silver pocket wash. No trades right now. Alright. Get lost. I offer whiskey. Nurse whiskey. Didn't know she makes house calls. Alright, hold on. You hear a rattle as she unlocks the door. Okay. Wow, these shouldn't be... Shouldn't this be further away from the fireplace? Okay. Stove is spotless. She's either really compulsive about cleaning or she never cooks. Hey Doc, can I look at your books? Not until you give me the whiskey you promised me. Okay, fine. Alice looks to be about in her 50s. Her hair is graying, her face is lined, but all her eyes are clear and sharp, if bloodshot. She holds out her hand. Whiskey, stat, give it to her. She cracks open a bottle and fills a small flask and she takes out of her pocket. She puts the flask back into her pocket and starts chugging out of the bottle. Geez, Doc, that doesn't seem healthy. Who's the doctor, me or you? Okay, point taken. Alright, go ahead and look at the books then. Okay. Let's look at the books. Okay. You survey the books on Alice's shelf. They're all medical textbooks except for a few. Leaf through The Legend of Curly's Meat, The Life and Works of Fred Ferguson, and The Goblinoid Tongues, a primer. Let's go ahead and look at Legend of Curly's Meat. The book tells of a legendary treasure, a massive chest full of premium meats, secreted in the hidden sense, not the extrude sense, in the western desert by an old cowhand named Curly Butterfield. Alright, leaf through The Life and Works of Fred Ferguson. This book purports to be a Civil War surgeon's autobiography, but flipping through it, you mostly find it to be a list of reasons that drinking alcohol is bad. So it's actually a work of lucrative speculative fiction. Ha ha. At least there's some useful appendices in the back, and some diagrams of appendices. Alright, there we go. Got some XP. Let's look through, let's leaf through the goblinoid tongues. Oh, great, we got goblin tongue. You start flipping through the goblin language book. It's confusing at first, but you eventually get so engrossed that by the time you take a break from reading, several blurfs have passed. And you know the blurf is the goblin word for hour. You have learned to speak goblin. Sort of. Hooray. Let's make like a tree and leaves. And leaf. Okay, Alice continues to pour whiskey down her neck, occasionally stopping to breathe. Is everything alright? That depends on how fast I can get this whiskey into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver filters it out. I can't talk and drink at the same time, so she glares at you meaningfully. So what's the matter, Doc? What's the matter? The whole world's gone to hell in a horse cart, and you ask me what's the matter? Bandits? Cow demons? Dead men walking? Why don't you go ahead and pick one? I'll take a drink after that. Dead men walking? Haven't you seen it? The corpse and skeletons staggering around like puppets with half their strings cut, looking to take a bite out of living? Oh yeah, there was a skeleton in the cemetery. It's nice to get some outside confirmation that I'm not losing my damn mind. But how is that even possible? It isn't possible! It goes against everything I know about medicine. Dead patients don't get back up. Patients? Oh, ouch. Alice turns away, grimacing. Every doctor loses one now and then, but you never get used to it. But, well, it happens. But it doesn't happen. Well, what doesn't happen is them coming back afterward and looking for revenge. Must be pretty rough. Rough, buddy. I don't think you comprehend the situation. It's not just the patients. It's neighbors, friends, and husbands. Oh, indeed. She turns away and focuses her attention back on the bottle. Hi. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can, if she has something more to say, okay? What's the deal with all the TNT? So when I feel like I'm about to go, I can blow myself into bits so small there won't be nothing left to come back. That seems drastic. Drastic. Hell, no way am I risking becoming one of those things. Fair enough, I suppose. So, do you have any idea what's causing the resurrections? Well, I heard a rumor. What is it? It's when you get information from an unverified source. Anyway, what I heard is that there's a fella out west that's causing it. Necromancer, they call him. Supposedly he's sending magic out into the world somehow. Magic like the beanslingers use? You've never heard of any beanslingers raising the dead, have you? Her scowl deepens. But that would be one hell of a can of beans. Oh, hey. Good, that's good to know. You're allowed back in Topeka anymore, remember? Some loose dirt. Okay. The walks are just hilarious. No, we don't need anything from the sheriff right now. Now let's go ahead and... Well, we won't do that. We'll go ahead and we'll go out to the map. And we'll go ahead and bring the Fricker Gang's hideout. Alright. Thud Fricker, the Fricker Gang's intrepid lookout, appears to be taking a little nap. Little nap. Just shoot him, ignore him. We'll ignore him. Finders keepers. Oh hey, we got a recovered mug. A pair of severed cufflinks and 25 meat. We'll just ignore him. The walk's hilarious. Go inside. One of the Fricker boys is dozing in a bathtub. Psst, can you pass the soap? He mumbles as he hands you a bar of soap before sinking deeper into both sleep and the tub. You got a bar of soap. Well, go ahead and tie him up. You grab one of the nearby length of the rope and carefully tie his hands together, and then hit the handles of the tub. The sheriff can come and collect him later. You approach the Fricker gang. It's pretty engrossed that they're poker games, but it doesn't actually require that much caution. You hide behind a barrel and eavesdrop on the conversation. One of them, with the eye patch, is quiet, but you gather his name is Snipe, and the squirrely one is his brother, Wimpy. What's your play here? Approach them and talk? Leave without alerting them. We're gonna leave without alerting them. Actually, you know what? We gotta approach them and talk. Howdy, boys. Deal me in. The one with an eye patch raises an eyebrow at you. Who are you? How do you get past Thud and Soapy? What do you want? I'm here for the sheriff's door. I'll show you to the door to hell. He draws his gun. Okay, a fight it is. Hey, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and, we'll bring out a snake. He missed. Go ahead and shoot at one of them. There we are, that's good. Oh no, he killed me. We're gonna have to go ahead and shoot him. He's got the rifle. Hey, that's good, we knocked him out. But yeah, we'll shoot him. There we are. Victory. The leaders of the Fricker gang are dead by your hand. The sheriff will be so proud of you, even though you're not sure how your mother would feel. Yeehaw, Moxie level 3. Time to recover the sheriff's door. There's a mug on the table. We'll grab it. Triggers ill-gotten gains. Take it. 50 meat. Grab the door. Alright, that's good. He's still asleep. We'll wake him up, see what happens. You poke Thud with your book, he slowly gets to his feet. Hey, you're not supposed to be here. That is, well, let's just say he's no Rhodes Scholar, even if we assume seven years from now and the idiom makes sense. You feel kind of bad about the idea of killing him. Walk away, Thud. You don't want this life. Take a hike. Okay, you're probably right. Thud stumbles off into the desert. He'll probably be fine. You got a perk. Honorable. Hooray! We'll head back to Boring Springs. And let's go to the shirt. Oh, not the bar. Go ahead and go to the sheriff. I see that Fricker gang hasn't put a stop to your breathing. Did you rescue my cell door? You hand the sheriff his door, and he hangs it back onto the hinges. Nice work, stranger. This here prison cell just got about 4 times more secure. Hey, are there any Fricker boys left for me to round up? Yeah, there were 1 or 2 that were asleep on the job. I'll go around and get them shortly. Look like I owe you a reward. He produces a big bag of meat. You gained 400 meat. Got another little simple task for you if you got the time. Should be a lot simpler than the last one. What you need? Well, the Frickers busted the lock when they took the door. Gonna need a new lock. I'll keep an eye out. Alright. Oh look, there's a mug. Recovering a mug. Let's go to the bar. Get the mugs, okay. Hi. Alright, no, I like this rock. I'll keep it. Suit yourself. Pete Squinton points out the unrefined meat ore you're carrying. You see, ain't seen like someone's got mud juice for unrefined ore. Stranger, I'll buy it off you for 73 meat. Don't sell it to him. Nah, I'm saving this for later. Well, alrighty then. See you later, Pete. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and... Are you Susie Cochran? How do you know my last name? I saw the graves in the cemetery. Sorry for your loss. Susie scours bitterly and mutters into her whiskey. I saw it happen, saw the whole damn thing and couldn't do nothing about it. Does the bartender said it was cows. Cows, right. I don't know what those things are, but they ain't cows, not anymore. What happened? It was a raid. You see, Ma and Pa used to ranch cattle back before, well, they came home. Pa didn't make it, but Mom and I managed to rebuild. We ranched pigs instead, and she left me in the place when she passed. Go on. Well, I guess the passing herd sniffed out what used to be a cow ranch, and they attacked. A couple of days ago. happened so fast I didn't have time to get my rifle out of the gun safe. Cows smashed the front door and the fire started by the back root cellar. House went up in blazes just like that. What did you do? There wasn't anything I could do. Couldn't get upstairs to the kids because of the fire, and I saw Tim trampled right in front of me. She drains her glass. Jeez, I can't speak. I ain't gonna talk about it anymore. Sorry. She refills her mug from a bottle in the bar. Doesn't reply. What will you do now? Head west, I suppose. Nothing keeping me here. No desire to stay. Can't leave out my rifle, though. Why not? It was Ma's rifle. It's all I got left of anybody. Where is it? Left on the ranch like a damn fool. Listen, can I ask you a favor? I need someone to go get it for me. Yeah, I'll go get it. Alright, let's go get that. We'll go ahead and get that rifle. While doing this silly walk. And stepping in poop. Okay. Cochran Ranch. Let's go ahead and go over there. Cochran Ranch, established 1891. All the water in this tray has boiled away. Susie Ranch house has been burned to the ground. Something behind this door is making some pretty awful noises. The outhouse is the only thing standing. So you know what? Let's go ahead and go through it anyway. Somebody was in the middle of fixing a knife. Grab it. Varmint, skin, and knife. Eyes are not safe. The thing looks angry. You're not gonna make it to the safe without dealing with it. Deal with it. Go ahead. Let's throw out a snake. Oh jeez, ow. We're on fire. Okay, there we are. Victory! There we are. Yeehaw! Grit skill number level 2. Big guns. Grab Susie's rifle. You got Susie's rifle. Okay, I can't speak. I don't know why. Still your cows. And we'll head back to Boring Springs. While doing silly walks. Ow, we hit a... Hey. Just thought I'd say howdy. Well, mission accomplished, I reckoned. Hey, you found my rifle, stranger? Yep, here it is. Susie's eyes well up in tears as you handle her rifle, and she roughly scrubs her sleeve across her face before any of them spill over. Thanks, stranger. Didn't catch her name. I'm Dick. Well, thanks, Dick. I can't rightly say this means to me. Thanks, Dick. Can't rightly say what this means to me. She looks at the rifle for a long moment and then looks back up at you. She sighs. Well, there ain't enough wallowing in misery. It's time for me to hit the road. If you want me to tag along when you head west, just say the word. Sounds good, Susie. That's good. We got ourselves another partner. Because we're not taking Pete. I do not. Hey, let's see what he has. I'll have a soap for a lock. Hey, good. There we are. You managed to scare up a lock for my cell? Yep, got one right here. Hand the sheriff the lock. That'll do nicely. The sheriff puts the lock on the cell door, then accidentally drops the key and it clatters into the cell. Hellfire. Don't suppose you know how to pick a lock, stranger. Do you got a needle handy? I'll see what I can do. Alright, let's see. Alright, ready. Green a little. Oh, hey, there we are. Alright, let's see. Let's see, why not you, the gray-haired old woman that knows as much about fighting as a squirrel that knows surgery? Did you hit your head on the bar stool, kid? You aren't that old. You are not that old, and if we're gonna go pick someone to go up against a necromancer, it'd be someone who knows about death, but in a scientific way. A doctor, right? Doc Alice stares at you, and you take a swig from her bottle, saying nothing. Or you don't, but she does. Jeez, I can't read. And it sounds to me like you've got plenty of motivation to get the job done for your friends and everyone. She continues to look at you, and you can see the gears turning in her head. It beats doing nothing anyway. It beats locking yourself in a house full of TNT and drinking yourself to death. You aren't even doing doctoring anymore. She winces and looks away. Then she shakes her head slowly. You seriously expect me to ride out west by myself, chasing a rumor? It doesn't have to be by yourself. I'm heading west too. Tag along with me and maybe we can find the guy and put a stop to him. It's crazy, impossible. Possible like raising the dead is impossible? Alex crosses her arms and regards you thoughtfully. A spark brightens in her eyes. Ah, alright kid, what the hell, let's give it a shot. Anyway, we still gotta go ahead and find a... You approach the weird Cactus Man hybrid. He smiles at you. Howdy, Cactus Man. Howdy yourself. The name's Bill. Cactus Bill. What happened to you, Bill? To be honest, partner, I drank too much cactus beer and turned me into a cactus. Doc Alice warned me this would happen, but I didn't listen. Is that why they call you Cactus Bill? No, that's just a coincidence. Oh, does it hurt? Does what hurt? You know, being a cactus? Oh no, haha. It's actually kind of nice. The natural fermentation process is inside the cactus part keeps me from being the cactus parts of me keep me pretty drunk most of the time. I guess it's a mite boring. Yeah, I bet. You wouldn't have anything, you know, something to read. You don't happen to have a newspaper or anything, do you? Give him the newspaper. You give him the newspaper you found in the basement of the old saloon. Or of the saloon. Much obliged, partner. Let's see. What do I have? Oh, I know, a shovel. I left it behind the outhouse in Orhill Mine. It's yours if you can go and get it. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Very good. The behind the outhouse at Orhill Mine. Thanks, got it, Bill. Don't mention it now. If you could just kind of stick the newspaper to my face before you leave. Stick the newspaper to him. That's funny. So you know what? I think I'm gonna cut today's episode off here. So that tomorrow, or the next episode, we'll go ahead. We'll go get that. We'll go ahead. We'll get that. Shovel. We'll go continue on with the game. You know what? Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. My name is Carpin, and I'll see you in the next one.